You know what's good for me. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Should I call an ambulance?
No, just walk there. You good? Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't want to have to turn you up, bro.
Yeah, like damn. You want to give your boy some shine? You can't spread some shine.
Yo. Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Highly Opinionated. I am sorry that we took so long to check in.
Sorry for
2000. I think that's a different song.
Nah, I don't know where you was taking it, but I know I was going.
I was going Ruben Stutter with it, bro. But oh shit, my bad, y'all. We had a crazy setup, bro. Your boy AhAh was here, as you could see in the beginning of the video, because I had to stop it. Nah, that shit was scary though, cause like we recorded, and all of a sudden he's just like, "Nah, I gotta go to the hospital." I'm like, "What?"
Like right now, right now.
And he's like, "I think I'm having a heart attack." I'm like, "Bro, you're not having a heart attack."
I bet go, cause you can't force it.
Now, if I was fucked up, I'd have been like, "Bro, we just set up and got ready, bro. You just got here. Like, we gotta finish the video."
He saw heart attack. I was like, "Nah, go, go now,
What?
right now."
I put him in an Uber.
He said, "It's gonna be here in 1 minute." Like, yo,
Get the fuck out. He like, "Nah, I think I'm having a heart attack." I'm like, nah, I got you. You gotta go, bro.
Right now,
Pack your stuff. He tried to stay after. Like, nah, bro, you can't say something like that and sit down.
nah, if he catch a heart attack, we can't even help him.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, cause in your 30s, life hit different.
This man was in the hospital for a month. Oh yeah, this is your welcome back.
We didn't even do the intro. We didn't even do the intro.
What up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Fresh in the building.
Fresh.
And AhAh's in the hospital. That's crazy. Yeah, Fresh just came back. He was in the hospital for like a month, y'all.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I had to call you to find out what do admit mean. Like when they was like, "We're admitting you," I'm like, "What do you mean?" I had to call you to find out. Like what?
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm like, "What do you mean you're admitting me? Like what that mean?"
He said, "What does admit?" I'm like, "You're staying." He's like, "But what am I admitting to? What?"
I'm spiritual.
I remember like the first couple of days he would call me because they would not give this man any meds. I don't know if it's just this thing where like if you black, they don't want to give you meds.
Nah, it does. It is.
Because they would not give him pain medication. If somebody has to be admitted into the hospital for a month, you know it's serious. So for them not to give him meds for like the first week.
Nah, I remember when I was in there and they had to do the surgery in my foot. And like the next day, one of the surgical people came up to like clean the wrapping on my foot. And she ripped the wrapping. Like she just made one clean whoosh and ripped it off. And I was like, like I'm in pain. And she was like, "Oh, you can't be in that much pain." I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, I can't be in that much pain." So it's like she's based it on like my body size. I shouldn't be able to say ow or yell because she's just ripping like, a fresh open wound open. I'm like, "What do you mean I'm not supposed to?"
That was a Jamaican lady?
No, she was white tea.
She was YT.
She was white tea.
No, I think it's because you're a bigger black guy. They think that we just are resilient to pain.
Yeah, she was on some, if you feel that much pain, we might have to do an x-ray. Maybe we might have to do another surgery. I got quiet. I was like, maybe I am being the bitch.
Maybe I should chill out.
Maybe I should chill out. Like,
and you remember the Jamaican lady? The one that you kept telling me about that she kept trying to say like, in my country, we got through this.
Yeah, like she was like, "Oh, I don't know how you talking about you feel that much pain and you need medication.
You're Jamaican, we're Jamaican.
Yeah, we're strong people.
We're strong.
We can manage this." And I'm like, hold on, like you were talking about Jamaica. Like I don't have no Jamaican experience. I was born in America. Like I have American, health insurance. Like,
he said, "I'll go to Jamaica in the summertime, every summer. That's it. I don't live there. I have Medicaid."
My mom came to America to have kids, so we don't have to face what they faced in Jamaica. Like, why are you still trying to make me mentally live that life? Like, what are you doing? Like, give me my meds, be my RN, and shut the fuck up. Like,
because she kept saying, like, "I'm Jamaican. We're strong people.
We're strong people.
Stop being like a baby. Like, it's nothing. I walked to school 800 miles." like, he was like, "Yo, I'm American. Give me my American medication on my American Medicaid."
She couldn't comprehend. Bro. She was like, "I mean, you used to walk miles and miles to school." I'm like, "Yeah, your face shows the mileages too. Like, you old face bitch. Like, you old face."
It's crazy because you go to the hospital and it's like, what do you do with your children? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you put your kids? If you like a single mother and you having a baby and you got like 3 other kids, where do the kids go?
I feel like if they're a certain age, they probably could stay with you.
I don't think so. They really don't play that shit with kids.
But do they though? Like where your kids are really supposed to go?
I don't know.
Where do kids go?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know. 'Cause where you supposed to put your kid?
I don't know.
I feel like if it's a certain age,
Ask Brian McKnight. Like, ask him.
he's a wild man.
He's a wild boy. Ask Brian McKnight. He'll tell you where you could put your kids. Okay? Because it's been a wild week for fuck them kids. All right?
That man swept his kids underneath the rug.
I never seen that before like that. Like, he did it so perfectly. He is originally the new leader of FTK. Like, he's the leader of fuck them kids.
No, that's like growing up West Indian.
What? I mean, you see people abandon.
Low key, my father, not low key, but like my father did the same shit to me. Like he told my mom like I was his first kid. Low key, there was like another son. There was another person. He got pregnant in Jamaica before he came here. A year before he met my mom, type shit. So it was like me and my older brothers like a few years apart, and my mom thought I was the oldest one. And when he left her, he was gone for mad years and had like 4 other kids younger than me. So it was like I was just a whole, you know, he just skipped over me.
That's mad violation though. Like when you go out to have other children after not wanting
Yeah, like
your first kid or your second kid, that's crazy.
He had love for me. He didn't want to fuck with my mom, so he just dismissed both of us. And he was gone for mad years until I eventually found him in my 20s. But it was like he just dipped.
He went out to get the milk.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to get the milk. You know, it was fruitful. He followed.
But I mean, listen, I think that men don't, when they don't love the women, and this sounds crazy, it be fuck them kids. When the man really don't, like I seen it so many times where the guy is not in love with the woman that he had the baby with, it's originally fuck them kids. Like I don't know why. I don't know what tweaks in a man's mind where if they don't love that woman, they don't love that baby. And once the relationship ends, the baby gotta go. And even when I saw Brian McKnight do it, he did it at a different scale. Brian McKnight is so crazy because when he said that he didn't want to deal with his children, he became a better stepdad than he did a dad. Which is wild because I understand that his kids are grown, but they're your children until you die.
Well, that makes sense. Some niggas make better stepfathers than fathers.
Some niggas do. I know a lot of people that are better stepfathers than they are fathers. I don't understand it. I don't know why it's that way. But maybe it's this idea that they can get up and leave at any time that they want.
So that's what makes them stick around more.
Yeah. And then you got the guys who says, I would never love my stepson or my stepdaughter because they're not mine. So I know everybody got a different way to think about it, but the way Brian did it, like, he literally said, I'm not fucking with them kids. And on top of that, he has a new kid and he named it Brian McKnight Jr.
What?
The problem is he already have a Brian McKnight Jr. That baby is supposed to be Brian McKnight II or the Brian McKnight III.
He's giving me Cancer Gemini vibes.
I would never say F my kids.
He's giving but that level of
like, let's not bring astrology into this, okay? Like I don't know.
I'm big. You know me. I'm big in astrology.
I don't know what Brian McKnight's sign is.
Cancer, Aries, or Gemini.
Bet a shot on it.
Or Cancer, Gemini, or Taurus.
We betting a shot on it?
What?
What you say he is?
A Gemini. I'm into Gemini.
So if you're wrong, there's a shot. If you right, I drink this whole cup.
And vice versa.
If you right, I drink this whole cup right now.
A Taurus or a Gemini. Because when it comes to Geminis be having the most craziest stories for no reason. Like nobody said nothing. Gemini.
Get the fuck out of here.
Where is he?
Nah, ain't no way.
Where is he?
His birthday is June 5th.
What's that?
That's a Gemini.
Okay. I'm telling you, but it's okay though. Like I fuck with my Gemini.
Crazy.
But Gemini crazy.
Yo.
Something up there in the Gemini head.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
I told you I drink the whole cup, bro. That's crazy.
Nigga said something in Gemini heads. It's like
Yo.
two family, two faces. It's crazy. Geminis are
Am I gonna leave my family?
nah. Like that. Like literally Geminis do shit like that. Like when they be like, oh, Geminis are two-faced, they could do two-faced shit in a split moment and not give a fuck. And when I say two-faced shit, it's not on some grimy shit. It could be anything.
Because I really feel like you picked his birthday, so I'm not even gonna argue with you today about Geminis. Like maybe you right about us. I think when celebrities are deadbeats, it's a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we get an idea of who you are through your music or through your performance, and now we kind of know who you really are. He didn't like his first wife, which is their mom. So he don't like his 3 original kids' mother because he says that she's a gold digger and she only had them to get money from him. And his new wife and her kids are perfect. Like Brian McKnight on different timing. But I do honestly think that, you know, kids do pick sides. And as a parent, it's our job to understand and not blame your child. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm also drunk as fuck. But at the same time, you know, when your kid pick a side, what are you supposed to do? Right? Like, what do? You got to mind your business. You laughing because you know my kid picked a side, but...
Whoa. I did not say that.
My Gemini shit kicking in. Relax.
Yeah. He said, my daughter. Like,
my
what?
daughter betrayed me.
So, holy shit.
Nah, but you know, my daughter, you know, y'all know because I'm transparent on here, but my daughter picked her mom's side, you know what I'm saying? So I have 2 daughters, right? And same mother. My youngest daughter picked her mom's side, and my oldest daughter picked my side. So my oldest daughter lives with me permanently, and my youngest daughter lives with her mom. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's one of the most heartbreaking things in your life because nobody can tell you how to deal with the situation. When I tell people, the first thing they say is, oh, just leave your daughter alone for a little while. She'll get over it. She'll come back to you. And if she don't, hey, she picked her choice and she made her decision. I'm not abandoning my child.
It's not abandoning, but it's like...
You do have to fall back and allow her to like...
For your sanity.
Yeah, for your sanity. Because my sanity for the last couple of months been a little kooky because when I signed the documentation to win my daughter, like when I won my daughter and she's in my custody, and I couldn't get my other daughter because she chose her mom, that shit broke my heart. So it does mess with your sanity. But at the same time, it's like as a parent, you kind of got to fall back and try to ease your way back into your child's life. You can't put the whole responsibility on your child. And
see, I would have been on some adult shit like, hello from the other side.
And you'd be surprised how many people say that. Oh, my daughter picked her mom. Well, I don't have anything to say to her anymore. What are y'all talking about? Why are people so comfortable with abandoning their children? Like, yeah. I could never do that. Yes, it does hurt. My older daughter, she won a relationship with her mom, but her mother is mad at her too because she picked my side. But it's like, why is it a picking battle? She just didn't want to live with you anymore. And my youngest is like, hey, I don't want to live with you, Dad. I want to live with my mom. And it doesn't have to be like this.
Because it wasn't like you trained the kids like to think what side to pick.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mend the family right now. It's really difficult. But at the same time, my daughter's mom is not trying to do that. She's actually rewarding my youngest for picking her side and shunning my oldest for not picking her side. So kids do pick, and there's nothing we could do about it. But you know, a lot of celebrities do that. I think a lot of celebrities have abandoned their kids, which is weird because it ruins their legacy. It makes us look at them differently. Like the internet is too personal, where it's like you used to only read about these people in magazines. Now we see it everything online by the hour, from TMZ to the Shade Room. I don't know if you know Owen Wilson. He's like, you've seen him in 1,000 movies. His major movie roles is being a parent. Like he's always a dad in a movie, like this cheesy single dad and like this amazing father. And he's always funny. But in real life, he has a daughter that he doesn't want anything to do with. He pays for the child support. He dated the mom for 3 years. He went on to have other children, but he just doesn't want to have anything to do with the daughter. Eddie Murphy did the same thing. Eddie Murphy had a baby with the Spice Girl lady.
Oh, which one? The one from London?
Yeah.
Well, they probably all.
They all from London.
Oh, yeah, right. The light skin one.
The main one, Baby Spice.
I don't remember.
Ocean Spice?
I don't remember. All I know was like it was a time in the 90s. They had lollipops.
Yeah, and the stickers.
Why I know? I don't know. That's all I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I had every stick on. It was Ginger Spice, Baby Spice. I don't understand what the names was. It was actually a terrible group. Now that I'm older and I understand that Spice Girls was trash. But when I was a kid, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you want, really, really, really want. I wanna really, really do a good time. Like they was wilding, bro. Them shit was everywhere. The gum, the lollipops, the stickers. That shit was crazy. Like they was the hottest thing ever. Like I don't know why, bro. I don't even get it. That was like our version of like Milli Vanilli of our generation. Like these groups that aren't really good singers, but for some reason they were just the shit, bro.
Yeah, they marketed the shit out of them.
They marketed. But Eddie Murphy had a baby with her, and he probably only won her because she was in the Spice Girls. And then they was together for mad long, and then he dipped, and then she had to raise the baby alone for like 8 years, bro. That's Eddie Murphy. He made Dr. Dolittle.
So damn.
How Dr. Dolittle don't want his own kid?
Nigga, so first was R. Kelly, now it's Brian McKnight. I can't take no more.
Boy only had one song. And why are you comparing a predator, to a deadbeat?
In my eyes, you get no respect.
That's fair. That's fair. That's real shit. That's real nigga shit.
He said, "Can I get a vowel for 500, please?"
That's real shit. I can't respect deadbeats, bro. And being 30, you realize how much of your friends just kind of don't take care of their kids and how much of them only take care of kids with women that they dating at the time. That shit is kind of whack, bro. And honestly, nobody can come around me if you're not taking care of your kids, bro. I feel like I'm at a point in life where I can't ignore it. When I was 25, I used to ignore it. I used to be like, oh, okay, she don't want him to see his kid, even though he's not going to court. Maybe he's scared of court. But now as a grown-ass man, I'm like, bro, I watch you go through mad life situations and none of them involve your child. Like if you're not seeing your child and you're not feeding your child and you're not sending money to your kid, you've been gone for 3 years. How are they surviving?
That's a fact.
On other topics, do you see this race war that's about to be started?
Started, when did it end?
Every time I watch the news, it's like 5 people shot, 4 people shot. Like mass shootings at an all-time high.
But the media pushing that shit because like we growing up in the hood, nigga, every day somebody's getting shot.
But that's what's crazy.
Like every day somebody's dying in the hood. But it's like, they promote it, so it's like it's much more than what we actually experience. But we experience this shit.
But that's what bugs me out because I think when I read comments, I see how normal other people are versus our lives.
Yeah, because you watching people who don't live in the communities we live in, reactions. When we already know what we're numb to this, but we're basically going off of their reaction.
I thought my experience was the black experience. I thought like me seeing people pass away every day, me seeing violence every day was normal. Come to find out it's not. And I know black people aren't a monolith, but to know that we experience things way more than other people, like it's some people that don't even know people that passed away on some street shit.
Yeah, like shit like this they only see on TV.
Everything nowadays do seem race related, or it seems like they're trying to ban guns. Like they're doing their hardest to ban guns. They don't want us to have guns. They want them to be illegal. And I understand it to a certain extent, but I am one of those.
Have guns?
I understand why they think that's going to solve the problem.
No, but they push a narrative.
Yeah, but it's not going to solve the problem. Like we're always going to have guns. That's not going to stop. It's just, are they legal or not? That's the only question. And as New Yorkers, we already on the wrong spectrum. We already we want the guns. Everybody in other states got the guns. Like y'all complain about banning guns when we're from a state where you can't even defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look at the guy on the train station.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And you knew him. You went to school with him. And I seen him on the train before. And that's like, I mean, you ain't know him. Y'all wasn't besties, but you.
No, we went to the same high school.
Yeah, Jordan Neely. Because the world is talking about something that not affects you, but you know that person. So you know that their mental state. Being from New York, I think it's hard for me to understand because when it comes to homeless people or mental health, we're very aggressive, right? Coming from where we come from. But one thing we've never saw is somebody harm somebody fatally and not be arrested for it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you that because we've never seen that. We don't have self-defense laws in New York. You can actually hurt somebody fatally and not be and be arrested just for manslaughter. It never matters. You're gonna do some kind of time.
He OD'd. Because not to say it's right, but I'm used to seeing people getting aggravated with a homeless person and curse them out. Like, yo, get away from me, you bum. And get them away from them like that, but not choking them out, like to kill them.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, that was a little too crazy. And that's why I said I don't want it to be a race thing, but I understand why it's a race thing because he got let go. And like you said, it's New York. We're aggressive. So 9 times out of 10, we will punch somebody. We'll punch a homeless person. That sounds crazy. Clip that. I'm going to leave it in there. But we will because they are aggressive sometimes. But we also give warning signs. Like, back up or I'm going to hit you. Like, get out my face.
yeah, punching the homeless person is the last resort. That's if I'm matching your energy, but at the same time, it's like, as you said, like, we're going to be vocal. Like, yo, get the fuck away from me, nigga. You know?
Respectfully, we from New York, bro. We would never put our body on a homeless person. Like, you choked him out, okay? Like, why would you want to grab the homeless guy? You understand what I'm saying? That was a lot. Because first of all, we're not allowed to put anybody in headlocks. We already know that shit can go fatal. And it did. But you telling me you didn't even try to throw a punch? You didn't try to push him? You didn't try to kick him like the regular fighting style? You decided to do some judo? Like, what the fuck would make you even want to touch a homeless person?
No, but you're talking about the same kind of people who would run towards a threat and say you're attacking me. They will run to the action and say help. These are the same ones. So yes, I do believe they would touch a homeless person.
They all kind of risky. Like you said, you went to school with him, and how was he in school?
He was just like, as far as what I see from like distant wise, he was like, you know, the life of his little group. So like he used to be like around the gothic kids. And like the gothic people in high school was like, they was cool, but it was like not cool at the same time. But he was just like, you know,
like chill, laid back.
Not even laid back. Like, I'm not even gonna put that on him. Like, he was like all over the place, like all over the lunchroom.
Like a hyper chill kid.
Hype. Like it's no coincidence he was like a Michael Jackson impersonator. Like this, he just had mad energy.
And a piece of me think that the story went viral because we all seen him on the train at some point. Or on 42nd Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for us, it's a little bit different. And I understand, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like people got to paint somebody's character just to get justice.
Like, it was cool because, like, he was, like, the first person I known that went from black to white. But, you know, he was wearing makeup, but still. Like, to do the whole Michael Jackson impersonation, it was like, yo, he went from black to white. That was mad cool.
He said he really limped it.
Yeah, and he looked like Michael Jackson, so I was like, all right, that's mad funny. Like, I know a dude that's Michael Jackson in the nighttime.
Now, you know what I want to know, though? I want to know what those people in the cart was doing.
No, they said some of the people was helping him.
That's what I'm saying. Do they get prosecuted too? Do the people on the cart that was on the train cart when the Jordan Neely situation happened, do they get prosecuted? Because I seen a picture in a video and they were holding him down with the guy.
No, well, right now as it stands, the ones that's protesting, it's going to be the ones that's going to get prosecuted, if anything.
Yeah, right. Like they get mad. We come from a country, they get more upset at the fucking protesters than the actual situation. I can't believe they let boy go.
Because you see, and they arrested a few protesters.
Like
how did we get here? America's backwards.
Nah, bro. Like you said, America's backwards, bro. And it's fucked up because we see this shit every day. And honestly, like, the news are on some, like, race war shit. But then I also wonder if we are, too. Like, do we take it more personally sometimes? Because, respectfully, and I told you this, I said, yo, bro, sometimes I be on a train and the homeless people do be a little bit too aggressive. And I be thinking about taking them out, bro. Like, and it's because I fear my safety. Like, I work around drug addicts and homeless people all day. They get crazy, bro. They will poke you with drug needles. They will attack you. But honestly, yelling at me would not make me do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yelling is just words. Like, did you hit anybody? Like, all he had to do was hit one person, and we wouldn't even be talking about this story. But he didn't touch anybody. And that's what make it like, bro, this ain't fucking Wichita. Like, this is New York, nigga. Like, that you couldn't have had. He wasn't from here. No,
but you see what kills me more is, like, we reached a time where we have a mayor like Eric Adams, and he's so big on, like, MTA, you know, safety in the, you know, down what happened down there.
Yeah.
And he's nowhere to be found. Like, he's turning up in Cinco de Mayo. Like, where's Eric Adams? Where we need him.
Where's Eric Adams, bro?
Like he be turning up when the city need him the most. Like, come on, somebody died in the subway system. Like you increase subway, security with the police down in the train station, but a nigga died on the train, and it's like you don't have no statements to that.
I'm not talking shit about Eric Adams.
I will.
Eric, thank you. You just gave everybody in the city bonuses for on their paycheck. Eric, I love you, Eric. I come to your album party, release party.
Nah, I'm tired of this shit. I was born in the concrete jungle. These people didn't give me shit. Extra bonus. Nigga, Trump gave me extra bonus on my check.
All right, now we talking Trump shit. All right, we out. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? You already know. We going to be back soon, man. Yo, my boy Fresh to the right of me.
Fresh.
Your boy Church Cobain.
Church.
Church. My boy AhAh. We out.